Hi, I spent much of my morning doing some cleaning. I did the K and B top to bottom basically, and now I was looking at a few videos and I thought, okay, let's watch a movie or something. But I was going to go out to the theater, but nah, I don't want to go anywhere. I have tried um, whiskeys from the Highwood Distillers before. I have had the 90, both the 5-year-old and the 20-year-old, and I've had the 21-year-old. Um, oh, this is a bitch to open. I've had the 21-year-old expression called Century, and if I'm not mistaken, the Canadian Rockies is from the same distillery. But now I have here some Centennial Canadian whiskey. It says rye whiskey, but that doesn't mean there's rye in it, as we found out from the other whiskeys from the same distillery, notably the 90. And you got this clear plastic thing on here, which has to come off, I think. There, I got that part. Now there's one on the cork too, so I gotta peel that off the cork. I didn't make this exactly easy. Now, watch me cut myself with this knife. You know what? I'm just going to leave the plastic on the cork. And if it comes off by its own devices, it will come off by its own devices. It's got a nice long neck. It makes a nice slow lug sound. Let that sit in there for a moment. And like I said, this is the entry level. Years ago, we entrusted the challenge of creating a smoother, richer rye whiskey to our finest master blender. His acceptance came with strict caveats. He would use only the finest Canadian soft winter wheat and rye grains. Okay, so there's wheat and rye in here. Distill in limited lots to precisely control the flavor. Then leave undisturbed in chilled, charred oak barrels to perfect the blend. The challenge was superbly met, and you're holding the result. Centennial. So smooth, it's worth savoring, it says here. The Highwood Distillers from Calgary, Alberta. Well, let's give it a nose. Oh, okay. I get some rye. Rye and wheat. Interesting. I also get corn like I get out of the 90. There's a definite wheat something in there. This is a no age statement whiskey, so it doesn't say how old it is. It just says limited edition. Well, how limited is the limited edition? I don't know. 750 mils, 40% alcohol by volume. Most of the whiskeys from Highwood are really nice, of the ones I've tried. Yeah, this is a different mash bill from the 90. I do get quite a bit of caramel and vanilla. Lots of caramel. Oh. So that part's coming from the barrel the way it looks. Caramel, vanilla, and wheat. Let's cleanse the palate just a little bit. Give it another sniff. Okay, there's caramel, there's vanilla. If there is any rye bite, the rye bite is smoothened by the wheat. So it's got this bite of rye that's trying to come through, but then it's softened by the wheat. And then the caramel and vanilla are also there to add to the flavor, but the flavor is not very strong. It's there's a bit of a harshness to it. You can taste the youth in it. This is a very young whiskey. It could benefit from a higher alcohol content and more age. Bit of a metallic note. And it tastes strangely watered down. It is smooth, yes, but it's they used wheat to soften the rye rather than age to soften the rye. And this gives it a very different flavor from usual. I think it would make a good mixer. As a sipping whiskey, it's missing the mark. It was cheap. For the money, I'd get a special old, which I have, Hiram Walker Special Old. This is a little harsh yet. This is a little too young. But like I said, it would make a good mixer. Or if you don't care what it tastes like and you just need a drink right now, here it is. Well, cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.